Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about what we earn at work. When you go to work, you do a job and you earn money. I can't tell if my hand's on the screen or not. You earn money. And part of earning money is paying the bills. So today we're going to focus on reading and recording important information from bills, checks, and receipts on our calendar or check register. So I'm going to show you how this unit works. It is on Unique Learning Systems, and it's lesson number 8 for the month of April. I did not mail any activities to go with this, but you can do it on the computer. During the month of May, I am going to send a packet home with these materials printed so you can complete them. You can practice writing out checks and recording items, but I will also do video lessons on those as well. So what we will do now is get started. I need to share my screen with you. Okay, I'm going to zoom this out just a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Move that up there a little. Banking basics. This is our first page. And remember, in May, you will have a packet that looks just like this. You'll be able to do it on the computer or write it out. So we are going to practice. Again, we're going to practice reading bills, identifying where they came from, how much the amount was, the date, and if it was a deposit or a withdrawal. So this tells us banking basics. Your first benefit or your benefit automatic deposit notice is here. This says the N2Y Bank direct deposit alert. April 1st, 2020. A check for $750 has been deposited into your account from Social Services Benefit. And this says close or open. This is a pretend pop-up on your computer. So it's telling you that your money was deposited into your account from Social Security. Some of you might get SSI or SSDI, and this would be your notice of your benefit check. So what we're going to do is answer these questions, because this is what we're focusing on with this lesson. When was this check deposited? How can we find out when it was deposited? We know when means we're looking for a date. And I think we can see the word deposit here. It says direct deposit, April 1st, 2020. So we'll write that in down here as our answer. April 1st, 2020. How much was the check? We see a dollar sign here, and this says how much, so we know we're looking for a number. How much was the check? I see right here, it's $750. Oh my goodness. I finally got it, $750. It's really important when you write your dollar amounts that you make sure you get that decimal in between your dollar and your cents. And the last question is, who sent the check? Who did this come from? Right here we can find the word from, and the who is Social Services Benefit. So we'll put that in here. Then it says we should mark
4. Mark this date on the calendar.
the date on a calendar. So what we'll do is go ahead to our calendar over here. And you can see that it is already marked. I am sending out this calendar where it's already marked so you don't have to mark them. We have a blank one. If you want to practice writing on this calendar or your own calendar, you certainly can. But we have it marked right here. Benefit check is on April 1st, 2020. So we'll go back to our deposit. Then it says, write this deposit in the check register. So then we have to go over here on the right, and we're going to find our check register. And I want to find the level. Let's see. I sent out the register that is pre-filled in this time around for the month of May. So you don't have this yet, but you'll have a register that looks just like this. There's a starting balance because you always have money or should always have some money in your account. And then this is our first deposit. So deposit means we're adding money, we're going up, or they're putting more money in our account. Our first deposit was from social services. You can see all our deposits are blue, and there's a plus sign because we're adding money. And then what we're going to do is add our deposit amount of $750 to our initial balance.
$3,720.26.
And when you add those together, you get
$4,470.26.
So any deposit we will add in. Next, we're going to look at a bill. I'm gonna go back here. Well, before we look at a bill, let's get some money out of the ATM. Now you have to be working or getting money like a Social Security benefit to get money deposited into the bank. But where can you get money out of the bank? The bank for sure. And number 2 is an ATM. An automatic teller machine. So you can use your debit card to get money out of a machine. And this is a pretend receipt from the machine. It says ATM withdrawal receipt. Now remember, a withdrawal means we're taking money out of our account. So it's a minus. And we got this from the News to You Bank at 550 Elm Street in Huron, Ohio. The date was April 2nd, 2020, and we took out $100. Is this a deposit or a withdrawal? Look up here and we can see it's a withdrawal. We are taking money out of our account to spend. When is the money taken out? Remember, the keyword when tells us we're looking for a date. And the only date I see up here is April 2nd, 2020. So we'll put that in. And how much money was taken out? See the word money and the dollar sign? It says how much, so we know we're looking for a number. You can see right here that we took out $100. Yay. So after we take money out of our account, we want to go back to our register and record that we took money out of our account so we can keep track of our account balance. So we deposited $750 from Social Security. Then we went to the ATM and took out $100. Remember, we're taking away, it's red, so we're subtracting. So we're gonna take
$4,470.26
minus $100, and that equals
$4,370.26.
I like to use a calculator when I balance my checkbook to make sure my math is correct. We're gonna go back and pay one bill, and then we will be done with this lesson for today, and we'll pay a couple more bills tomorrow. Our first bill today is an online bill. I pay most of my bills online, so on the computer. You can also write a check and put it in an envelope to mail to pay a bill, and we will practice doing that tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at this bill. Your online utility bill is here. So we know it's on the internet. We're checking it on the computer, and maybe I got an email to tell me it was due. Sometimes I get a text on my phone that says it is time to pay your bill. Service provider contact. So this is their contact information. Central utilities, and then there's their address. Does anybody know what utilities are? There's a little clue over here. That's right. Utilities would include water, electricity, potentially gas, or other services like garbage or phone. So we're going to pay our water and electricity bill now. Remember, we have the right to choose where to live. We have the right to work. We have the right to earn money. We have the right to choose how to spend our money. We have the responsibility to pay our bills so we can keep our home, and so we have water and electricity. Okay, billing and payments. This looks like it would look on a computer, and your electric company or your water company is probably going to look different than this. This is just a pretend bill. But this tells us that our water bill is $84.21. Our electric bill is $93.05. And our total due is $177.26. The difference with this bill is it doesn't show a date of a deposit, but it does show a due date. What does a due date mean? That means when you have to pay the bill by. If you don't pay your bill by April 10th, they might shut off your water or cut out your electricity. So we just said our bill is due by April 10th. When is the payment due? I'm gonna write 4/10/2020. How much do we owe? Now we know we're looking for a dollar amount. How much? And we have our dollar sign here. There are three amounts up here. Which one is the correct amount? The total. The total is our keyword here. Total is the water bill plus the electric bill equals the total. So we owe $177.26. Who do we make the payment to? We always make the payment to the service provider, and we can see right here that their name is Central Utilities. So we'll put that on here. Now, if you live in Sioux Falls or Brandon, Hartford, Salem, you have a lot of different options for utilities. So some of you might use Quest or Golden West, Sioux Valley Energy. There are a lot of different water companies as well. So depending on where you get your utilities, your bills are going to look different. And last but not least, we're going to put the date to pay the bill on the calendar so we remember. Then we'll submit our payment and record it in our register. So first, we're going to add it to the calendar. And like I said, we're going to use our pre-completed calendar. And we have marked on here April 5th. Now, did we say that it was due by the 5th? No, it's due the 10th. Why do you think we would want to pay it on April 5th? We want to pay it early because if it's late, if we forget, we would risk losing water and electricity, and those things are both essential for us to continue working. So we're going to record to pay it on April 5th. Now we're going to come over here and go ahead and pay that bill. Online utility bill payments to Central Utilities.
Central Utilities.
And remember, we're going to pay early because we want to make sure we don't lose water or electricity. So it's due on the 10th, but we're going to pay it on the 5th. We want to make sure our name is on the bill so they know it was from us or for our account. Here you might also include an account number that's usually on the bill. And then the amount, oh, I forget what the total is, so we're gonna have to go back and look. The total for our bill is $177.26. So we'll add that in. Yay! And then we would click Submit Payment.
Complete.
And it said Payments Complete. When I pay a bill online and I click Submit Payment, I usually get an email that confirms I paid my bill. So we added the bill to our calendar. We paid the bill. What do we need to do next? Record it in our checkbook register to make sure we keep track of our balance. All right, we recorded our benefit money. We added it in, then we subtracted the $100 we took out of the ATM, and now we're going to subtract $177.26 from our total to get our new balance of
$4,193.
All right, it looks like we're still doing good. We have several bills left to pay. So tomorrow we'll take a look at those and we'll look at writing a check. This is just an introduction, so don't sweat it. You can look at the lesson online if you'd like. Again, this is lesson number 8 for the month of April in Unique Learning Systems. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow.